of the YarnderWoman podcast. My name is Melinda. I am YarnderWoman on Instagram and Ravelry, and I am joined today by my cutie co-host Kathy, my mum.
Hello everybody.
Mum has been very excited for all the feedback she's got and is very much looking forward to giving her fans another treat, so she's very happy to be here.
Yippee!
Today is Saturday the 1st of November 2014, and as you can see we're outside today and we're filming in Mum's garden, and at the end of the episode we're actually going to walk the camera around and Mum can give us a bit of a tour, which will be very nice. It's a gorgeous spring day here today, so we should be able to see everything. There's lots of flowers blooming and it'll be very nice indeed, much better than my garden, which is pretty much non-existent.
Despite my efforts.
I did not inherit the green thumb. I've got quite a bit to show today, so let's get into things and look at broaching the subject. Today's broaching the subject is this very cute cat. Let me just walk her up because she's sort of 3D, so you can see her there. And Mum, where did I get this brooch?
Well, I bought it for Melinda in Melbourne. Melbourne is one of the big cities in Australia, and I went there for a special holiday. And I had to buy her something nice because she's my beautiful, gorgeous daughter.
And how did she know I liked brooches? But yes, this is very cool, and it sort of also kind of fits the Halloween-y theme. So we've got a cat, even though it's not a black cat. So that's cool. And also jewellery-wise, I'll show these. My earrings, these are from Vintage Rose. And Vintage Rose is known for her stitch markers, and now she's getting to knitting jewellery, and these are very cute, and I get a lot of compliments when I wear them. And because they're the silver metal, they sort of look a bit fancy, and then when you look closer you realise it's knitting. So very nice as well. Would you like some, Mama?
Yes, please.
Okay. Rose will be talking to you soon. Okay, we've got a few prizes to talk about today, and the first one is our draw from Skein, winning our Skein of Skein. This is the BFL sock in the Lady Muck colourway, and thank you very much, Kristen, for your generous donation of this gorgeous gift to us. We had 120 entries in the thread, so we drew from numbers 2 to 120, and Mum pressed the random number generator button, which was very exciting. And the winner was number 60, who was Sushi Pie. So Jess from California, congratulations! If you'd like to send me a personal message on Ravelry, and I will get this out to you very soon. So in addition to that, some of the other prize threads we've got going at the moment that will be up for another 2 weeks are for our 400 member giveaway and our 600 member giveaway. That was a 500 member giveaway, but about a day and a half to 2 days after I opened it, we went over 600 members, which is very exciting. Welcome everyone. It's obviously not about the numbers. I remember Mel from formerly Single-Handed Knits, now with Mel, said when she first started her podcast she was hoping to just make 5 friends, but now she's got hundreds and thousands of them. And similar here, I don't mind how many people are watching, but it's so fabulous that there are lots of you, because it means we're all becoming friends and we're all having fun and getting to see Mum's garden as well. So thank you very much. So the prizes we've got for that: our 400 member giveaway in this cute little box, and I'm afraid the kitty cat's ears got a bit squashed in the post. But this is the cute box from Stray Cat Sock Yarn. Another very generous donation. Stray Cat Sock Yarn is based in New Zealand, and this is the gorgeous prize here. This is self-striping in the frozen colourway. Like that?
Gorgeous.
So the prize thread for that one is open. The prompt for this one is tell me a song that gets stuck in your head from movies. So because this is called Frozen, I know Let It Go is quite a popular one. So even if it's not a song you like, it's just an earworm song basically. And our 600 member prize is a Ravelry downloadable pattern to the value of $7 US or less. And the prompt for that one is, what music do you listen to while you're crafting? If you listen to music, you might not. A lot of people have said they just watch podcasts or listen to podcasts, which I do as well. But Tori Amos is quite high for me, and I know Tangled Lily also mentioned Tori, so yeah. Thank you for all your entries so far, and please continue to enter. And we have one more prize that is a new thread that's going to be up for all of November, and that is this very pretty. It's in this light. Let me see if I can hold it back. It's very bright. It's in the sky. No, never mind. The photo on the Ravelry thread is much more colour specific because it's very bright, much brighter than it's showing here. This is a very generous donation from Marigold Jen, and this is the colourway Paradise Islands in the sock weight, 75-25 merino nylon, and this one will be up, as I said, for all of November. And very generously, we've also got a coupon code that you can use if you want to go and buy some of your own Marigold Jen yarn. The code is YarnderWoman15, and I'll put that in the show notes in case I've remembered it wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But it's 15% off any purchase for the month of November. So please go along and have a look. If you want to win this, you can enter, and you can also go and have a look and buy yourself some of your own gorgeous Marigold Jen. It's very soft, isn't it?
Oh yes, gorgeous.
Very gorgeous. And very beautiful and bright. So yes, thank you for all your entries. Please go and continue to enter, and we'll draw some more prizes in the next episode. Something else you can sign up for in a thread is to join our Christmas card or greeting card swap. That's something that I talked about a little bit in the last episode, and we've had a few people sign up already, which is great. So how it will work is you sign up on the thread. There's a few prompt questions there for you to sort of get to know what you'd like to be doing as part of the swap. And after the cut-off date, which is the 6th of November, I will partner everyone up and send you through personal message the person's address. So they won't know that you have them as your sendee, and you won't know who's got you. So it's a secret swap. So you just base what you're going to send on what the answers are in the thread, as well as anything else you can see on everyone's Ravelry profile. So it's a greeting card swap because this is, an expensive time of year. We don't, want to be spending all our money on posting things around the place. So it's to send someone a Christmas card or a greeting card. That's an option in case anyone really doesn't celebrate Christmas. But I think so far everyone said they're happy to send whatever, so that's fine. It can be up to you. And so you send a greeting card and then anything else flat that might fit in the envelope. The only requirement is to send the card, but if you'd like to send anything else that's flat, that's up to you as well. So it's just a way to get some special mail for Christmas or the end of the year if you don't celebrate Christmas. So come and join us if you'd like to. It's a bit of fun, and it's a really nice way to make a new friend and get to know someone a little bit more personally. So would you like to play?
I would.
Okay, well, I'll put Mum in as well, so you might be sending Mum something or getting something from Mum, so there's another incentive for you. Finished objects. I've got quite a few this week, which is very exciting because I've actually finished something. Yay! A lot of them are small projects, granted, but that's okay. I needed to get them done. They were on my list of things to do, so it's very satisfying to actually have them done now. So first up, and people who follow me on Instagram will have seen these already, are these cute little cats. Aren't they gorgeous? If I do say so myself.
Yeah, they're really gorgeous.
Oh look, cats. Wait, not to hold things in front of my chest like that. Anyway.
No comment.
Yes. Back to the knitting. So this is the pattern Beans the Cat, and I've actually made it bigger. I believe the original, I think I've just doubled the stitch count and then the row count, so this is twice the size of what the pattern calls for. And I also used worsted weight instead of DK weight, but it's one of those patterns that you can use whatever yarn you want and just adjust your needle size accordingly. So these were on my Christmas knitting list. A little bit hard to see. They've got eyes and a little button nose and their whiskers. And these were made with Jinx worsted in Howl's Castle and One of a Kind number 32. So this one is the Howl's Castle, and that's a reference to the Studio Ghibli film Howl's Moving Castle, which is one of my very favourite Ghibli films, and it's just a beautiful colourway. This is that one when I wound it up, remember you said you wanted to have it? And that's how it knits up. Yeah.
mine.
Yeah. Well, perhaps we could get a skein of this lighter weight and I can make you a shawl out of it.
Very nice.
Yes. And it's a bit hard to see in the light, but I've given this one green eyes and this one blue eyes, because this pink has some blue as its colour and there's a little bit of green in this one. But yes, there's photos on the project page if you want to have a better look. So those were very exciting. And then with the same yarn, I made an owl puff. How cute is that? This one is made to the size specifications of the pattern. And as I'll turn him around, you can see I've done part of it in the Howell's Castle and then the top half in the one-of-a-kind 32. And I've just got a couple of blue buttons that I had, and I've got his beak stitched on with just some grey yarn I had lying around. So that's very cute, and you can just tweak the ears to make them stand up as you like. So that was another Christmas list. And another Christmas list. It's not a wristy, but you can wear it that way. This is actually a coffee cozy. So can go on your coffee mug. I don't know if it's going to fit on that one because
it's bigger.
Yeah. But yes, on your coffee mug or takeaway coffee cups from the cafes. So that's why it's a little bit wider at one end and thinner at the top, so it slides on. And I was wishing I had one yesterday actually. I got a coffee in the city. I had to go into the city for a meeting, and it was really super hot and the cup was not thick, and where was this when I needed it? But this is actually a gift. I haven't blocked it yet, but I probably will give it a light blocking just so it sits down, so it's a little bit hard to see in this light. But this is Blue Moon Fibre Art Socks That Rock in the heavyweight. I just had a little bit of it left over, so the tag is long gone. I believe I made the first pair of socks I ever made Damien was out of this, and unfortunately they felted and ripped terribly because we've got hard tile floors, and we've learnt now you don't walk on socks on the tile floors. But it's a gorgeous colourway and really, really nice for this sort of thing. Again, it's a bit hard to see in the light, but the decreases are really nice. I'll put a photo in the show notes so you can see. It's a free pattern, just I think simple coffee cozy. I'll link it in the show notes. And you start at the wider end and just decrease up to make it a bit thinner. And it's just a mixture of knit two togethers and SSKs, and it gives it a really nice ridge. See? So very quick project, maybe an hour, hour and a half. Same with the owl puff. So if you want little quick stocking stuffers, these are for you. Okay, next. These are something I was working on for a few episodes. They're my Happily Ever After mitts in No Maker's Decepticons colourway on the sparkle base. You can kind of see a bit of sparkle there. And it's gorgeous, different shades of purple and black. And do you want to smell them, Mana? I blocked these using the Tuft Woolen sock soak wash in the vanilla almond colour scent, and that was on purpose because I know that it smells really nice and the smell continues. So these are a gift for someone for Christmas, so they also get a bonus scent in them. And last but not least, I've got 2 finished socks. Yay! These are for Sophie, my stepdaughter, and I think she might just like them. What do you reckon?
I'm sure she will.
This is made with Manic Pixie Dream Yarn on Etsy, and the colourway is Dream and Delirium the Endless, which is a reference from Sandman graphic novels. And I knit them concurrently, drawing one from the outer end of the ball and one from the inner. So that's why the rainbows are reversed. It's going the other way because they were knit from opposite ends. But these are very, very nice if I do say so myself. Lovely yarn, great colours. And as well as liking the young colours, the reason I was attracted to it is because I'm a big fan of the Sandman, but Damien really is. And he's actually done some artwork of some of these characters. So here's a picture of his version of Delirium for you to look at. Okay, works in progress. This is take 2. We just finished this segment and I realised the camera wasn't on, so nice work. work is in my homespun house project bag, and these are some socks that I believe I showed you last time I was here with Mum, but I didn't actually work on these until this week. So this is the first sock, and I've just turned the heel on the second one. This is in Knit Picks Felici in the foxglove colourway, and it's the pattern No Pearl Monkeys, which is based on the monkey pattern by Cookie A, and the no pearl version has been developed by Crafty Pancakes. And I've, as I said, just turned the heel, and I've only worked on this one during this week, so I got quite a bit done, so hopefully it won't take me too long to get the foot finished off. Do you like these, Mama?
I do, they're really lovely. They're my colours. They're gorgeous.
I wonder who they could be for.
I have no idea.
Can't be you.
No.
Don't ever make you anything, do I? No. So that's one. And then second is in my bird leg bags, Vampires at the Movies. And I love how they've got their vampire drink, blood, of course, vampire's drink of choice. You like that?
I do.
And then this is going to be a little snuggle rug. So here's the rug part, and then there's little arms, and from here is going to be a bunny head. This is a free pattern. I've made it a few times before. I think I've shown a photo of a previous finished one. This is in Barocco Vintage. The only reason I stopped is because I'm right at the end of that ball, so I've wound up another one, and I'll finish that off soon. It's a very quick pattern, because it's in bulky weight and it's almost a garter, so it's quite a good one to do. And you tie off the little hands and just stitch the face on, so it's quite a quick project. And hopefully both of those will be finished next time. I'm feeling okay about my Christmas knitting now. I was getting a little bit worried, but because I finished so many of those other things, I think we'll be right and ready to go, and hopefully those two that I've just shown you then will be finished next time. Acquisitions. Mum loves shopping, so this is her favourite segment. First off, we'll show something of Mum's. We actually got this for her quite a while ago, but we'll show it now. This is from One Twisted Tree, which is the bag company from Danny, who is one of the hosts of Prairie Girls Knit and Spin. And she does these beautiful bags with embroidered animals, or sorry, pictures. They're not all animals. And we got this one for Mum very soon when Danny opened, and it's really hard to get Danny's products now, so you're lucky you've got something special. Cool. So this is very cute. Project bags I've got. This is very cute. It's like a vintage witch Halloween, isn't it gorgeous? This is by Stitched from Jessalou, and it was one of her pre-orders for her Halloween range this year. And I couldn't turn it down. It's just so cute.
They're nice witches.
That's right.
Just right for Halloween.
And then this one, if you watch the Stockinette Zombies, and I'm sure everyone is, you will have seen that a few episodes ago, Amy was showing some bags that her mum made. Her mum is Anne of the Silver Shed USA bag shop. How cool is this? Isn't it so me?
It is.
So cool. So as soon as she saw them and she mentioned that Anne was going to be doing pre-orders, I jumped on Etsy and I said, please, 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 please. Very just bad. And very kindly, Anne has also sent us a bag that we can use on a future giveaway. So this is just gorgeous. It's got knitting swatches and little buttons and hearts, knitting needles. It's got the lovely tag. There's the Silver Shed tag on it there. And very bright, cool polka dots inside. And it's gorgeous padding. You feel that?
Oh, yes.
Like double quilted. So very, very high quality. As is this one, as is the Jessalou one and Twisted Tree. All fantastic. Just the craftsmanship of the bag makers is just stunning. So as I said, this will be a future giveaway. So keep your eye out on the threads for that coming up soon. And then I got one more project bag, and this one, as beautiful and how much I love all the other ones, this one has a special place. So Juniper Grace had recently organised a filler project bag swap, and in this particular one it wasn't a secret. You were given your partner and you're swapping to each other, and you get to know them a little bit to make sure that the parcel was quite specific to them. So my lovely partner is Lotta, and I received my package from her yesterday, and as well as lots of beautiful yarns and foods and magazines, all sorts of things. There was obviously a project bag, because it was Fill a Project Bag Swap. So when I opened it, it was folded in half like this to fit in the envelope. And I thought, oh, that is so gorgeous. It's just beautiful. You know, my colour's red, the vintage look, stunning, love it. Got even better when I opened it. Oh my God, she has hand-stitched the YarnderWoman logo. I was blown away. Could not speak for a while, and I was just squealing in delight. Thank you so much, Lotta. It is beautiful. And I showed Damien, who designed the logo, and he was very excited to see his work in stitch. So yes, so exciting. Thank you. Okay, some more acquisitions or future projects. Needle adjacent is the term I've just taught Mum. So back to the wonderful Lotta and her swap parcel, as well as that gorgeous bag and the food and everything. She sent me some gorgeous yarns. This one is Poem Sock, and it's a gorgeous gradient, and she actually said she bought herself one, and her mum is going to knit her some socks, so we'll have a matching pair, so that'll be very cool. This one's a Zalbable. Very cool, very German. Gorgeous purples and black. Very cool. Like that one.
Very soft.
And then this one, look at the cute little alpaca.
Oh.
A little sample, look at him, of Drops alpaca, 100% alpaca. Feel how soft that is.
Oh yeah, gorgeous.
A gorgeous red colour. So I think I'll definitely be putting some of that in my sock yarn blanket, my Cozy Memories blanket. Yes, and on that, remember last episode I promised myself that I would be doing a square in that to show you this time? That didn't happen, so sorry, hope no one was bitterly disappointed. I've been working on all the other things, give me a break. So those are some gorgeous things I received. And another thing, this is not something I've received now, I bought this a while ago, but it's coming up to be needle adjacent. It's a Make Your Own Gnome kit from No Makers. And you use that with the pattern, Gnome is Where the Heart Is, I believe it's called, which is a No Knit Sherlock pattern. And I was very generously given that pattern a little while ago, which was very, very sweet. And I'm terribly sorry, I don't remember who it was. I'm talking, last year sometime. And so this little set, if I may, Mama, has some sparkle in the Butter Cow colourway for the skin tone, because that was the one closest to my skin tone, because the gnome is going to be me. And then I got the orangey hair, nearly. And then I'll use, you can sort of see in the picture, use a coloured yarn to go on the top for that little hat. So I haven't decided quite yet on which one. Possibly black and red. I think I have some in the Harley Quinn colourway from No Makers, so I might do that. But we'll see. So I want to make that in the lead up to Christmas, so I can hang that on the Christmas tree.
Yes, I was going to say they would make wonderful Christmas tree ornaments.
Yes. So yes, we shall see. So that one's needle adjacent. We'll see when that one happens. Next up on some needle adjacent items, some more No Makers. This is the Joker colourway, and it's the House Gnome base, which is the 7525. And these are going to be some socks for my stepson Dorian, who's turning 18 in a couple of weeks. And in Australia, 18 is the birthday where you're legally considered an adult. So we're going to have a special party for him. And he loves wearing socks. He wears socks all year round. Doesn't matter what the weather is. Little ankle socks mostly. So I'm going to make some ankle socks of these. So I don't really have a specific pattern. I'll probably just do, a whole lot of ribbing from the Fish Lips Kiss heel and then just straight stockinette for the foot. We're all Batman fans in our house, as you know, and Dorian especially loves the Joker, so I thought this colourway would be very good for him. So those are coming up. Also coming up, but I won't go into specifics, this is Lona's Laces in the Sport Mate, which is like Soulmate, but it's a sport. And this is the one that has 70% superwash merino wool and 30% outlast viscose, which is, or viscose. That's the stuff that's been developed so it keeps you at just the right temperature, not too hot, not too cool. And I think they use it possibly for NASA and in racing car suits and that sort of thing. And this colourway is called Bigger on the Inside. So it's the Doctor Who TARDIS colourway. And it's really lovely, and make some socks with it. Probably ankle socks again. And be really nice because we're coming into summer here obviously, so it'd be really nice to have that temperature control. I'd actually like to make like a little short-sleeved cardigan out of some Soulmate, I think. I've got 2 skeins of Soulmate, and I think that would be something really good for summer here when you want something just for a cooler evening, but you don't want to be overly hot. So those 2. This is very, very pretty, from Biscott and C. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but this is a self-striping in the Cochineal colourway, and the way this stripes, you end up with little spots, so it turns into like a ladybug. It's pretty
Gorgeous.
So these will be socks for me at some point when I get time. And this gorgeousness, some opal, and the reason I bought it is it has a gorilla on it.
As you do.
Yes. Well, I love gorillas, especially mountain gorillas. One of my favourite movies when I was younger was Gorillas in the Mist. Mum would remember that.
Yes.
So I watched that over and over and over. When we went to Melbourne on my first interstate trip when I was 13, the only thing I wanted to do was go to the Melbourne Zoo and buy a plush gorilla. And I did, so that was good. Mission accomplished. But I love gorillas, and so this is the Opal Rainforest range. So they have several colourways with different rainforest animals. Now, the only point I have here, this colourway is called Borneo Ricky. Now, I assume Ricky is the gorilla. Gorillas don't come from Borneo. Borneo's in Asia. Gorillas live in Africa. So I'm not sure what happened there. Because Borneo is more known for orangutans, isn't it? So something has gone haywire in their naming, but who cares? It's a gorilla. It's gorgeous yarn. So I'm not sure if it's got a picture on here. Oh yes, it does. Sorry, I was just showing you how it stripes up. So it's sort of the traditional opal self-patterning. So it'd be really lovely, good hard-wearing socks. So again, at some point, those will be on the needles. So much to do, but I have a good drive now because I know I can accomplish things because I'm ticking things off the list. Okay, spin me right round. So yesterday was Halloween in Australia, as in yesterday was the date of Halloween. It was Halloween everywhere on the 31st. Halloween isn't that big in Australia as it is in America and the UK. Especially what I see of America, it looks amazing. I'd love to be in America one year for Halloween. But we went to a Halloween party last night and that was very good fun. Sophie's costume was asymmetry because she likes things to be symmetrical, so she said being asymmetrical was terrifying for her. So that was her costume, which was very cute. Other than that, she was kind of just wearing her normal clothes, which was very cool. And I went as a zombie 1950s housewife because I figured why not. And here's a photo of us here. Other things I've been enjoying lately is listening to a lot of podcasts. I mentioned a few episodes ago I've been catching up on all the Commuter Knitter podcasts, and I'm now up to date, so I'll put the link to that in the show notes if you're not already listening to the Commuter Knitter. I highly recommend it. Another one I've been catching up on is Actually Knitting, another audio, and I believe I'm halfway through those episodes, so I'm really enjoying that, and I like having all the episodes together. It's good in one respect to come to the party a little bit late because you can have a big sort of binge listen of those. I've also been watching Dark Matter Knits video podcast, and something that Jen on the Commuter Knitter podcast mentioned about Elizabeth on the Dark Matter podcast was the suggestion to wind your cakes of yarn twice to stop them from pulling as much, and that was really interesting to know, because I know I'd heard that you shouldn't leave cakes of yarn for too long because it can stretch them out. So yeah, great to know. So now I wind it onto a cake once and then using the centre pull wind it again. and it really does make them a lot more relaxed, so that's really good information. So I believe it was episode 5 of Dark Matter Knits that had that video. Sorry, let me check my notes because I don't want to steer you wrong. I haven't written that down, so I'll put that in the show notes. Episode 5, though, of the Little Bobbins Knits podcast. Thank you, Danny, very much for mentioning my podcast. That was great. And I've also been really enjoying just spending some time in the gorgeous spring weather. I'm really not one for hot weather, so with summer coming up it's going to be a bit more difficult, but thank goodness for air conditioning is all I can say. But it's lovely and spring-like at the moment here, and as I said, we're going to go and soon look at Mum's garden, and you'll be able to see some of the beautiful things that we've got here in Perth as well. Okay, that's everything for this episode. Thank you so much for spending some time with me and Mum. I've really appreciated it, and I think Mum's had a good time.
I have.
Yes. You can find the show notes for this episode and all the others at www.yarnderwoman.blogspot.com.au. We also have a great Ravelry group. As I said, we're now over 600 members, which is just so exciting. So please come and join us if you haven't already. We have a lovely time there, and there's a great atmosphere and chats, as well as all the prizes that I mentioned earlier, so please come and enter there. You can also find me on Instagram as YarnderWoman. I'm there quite a lot. And please feel free to drop me a message either on Instagram or Ravelry or on the boards. I'd love to hear from you. So I will sign off for now from this spot, but we're going to now take you on a little adventure through Mum's garden. So that'll be very exciting, and Mum's going to tell us all about it. So until next time, happy crafting! And we'll see you in a minute in the garden. Okay, so here is the first part of Mum's garden that you see when you come into her backyard area. We've got some gorgeous irises here, and down here, I'm not sure with the light if you'll be able to see, but there's a little pond, and there's quite a few frogs in there, so that's the reason Mum keeps a lot of plant growth on it, to protect the frogs from birds coming down and eating them. And so gorgeous, gorgeous irises. And Mum's got quite a purple and grey theme, and then moving into pinks and blues. So we've got a lot of purple and grey here. And this is where we were just sitting earlier. That's the bench that we were on when we were filming the episode. And then we walk up to this stunning vista here. I hope I'm going at a good speed for everyone. And see, there's some beautiful bird art pieces there. And now we'll take you up to get a close look. Okay, so here's Mum heading up. And you can see there we've got some lights. So in the summertime when we spend some time out here, these are all lit up and it just makes the area glow, which is gorgeous. And we've got some solar lights in the pots here. And some little gnomes. Some more metal art, some birds here. And some more birds. And this blue pot here, as well as this bird bath with the kookaburra. So kookaburra, for those who don't know, is an Australian animal, Australian bird. They came from my nana's garden, my mum's mum. So they're very special. How old would you say the kookaburra is, Mum?
Oh, 40 years old.
Yeah. So, very lovely. There's Mum again. And there's another bird. There's a bird on each one. Okay, so here we've come through the archway where we just were, and now we're at the back. Where I'm actually standing used to be a swimming pool, so when I was younger we had a big swimming pool here, but after my brother and I moved out, Mum had it filled in because no one was using it, and now this stunning garden space. See the bird feeder there? Over there is an old tractor seat. So that came from an old working tractor on a farm, but it's been cemented down to make a little seat, and we always liked playing on that when we were younger. Gorgeous colours. Sweeping down here to, you'll be able to see the bird bath soon. There he is, and stunning lavender.
Lavender hedge.
Big lavender hedge all the way across. I have a recipe for lavender essence cupcakes. Oh, there's some butterflies. And the lavender essence I bought in Tasmania, which is the island state on the southeast side of Australia. And they grow a lot of lavender there. And I bought some lavender essence that I make into cupcakes. And I always put a piece of Mum's lavender on top of the icing, which unfortunately someone ate once when I took them into work. They didn't realise it wasn't edible. Stunning, stunning rose bushes that go all the way along. Behind there is Mum's clothesline in the shed, so this gorgeous rose sort of does a bit of disguise. There's a bench seat there. Unfortunately the seat part fell out, but that's all right, that can be fixed. And we've just found that Mum's mulberry tree has got some fruit on it. Yum!
Yes, this is a weeping mulberry tree, and it does really well in this climate.
So it's very big, so I'll just try and pan up so you can see. But yes, well, I know what we're having as our pre-lunch snack now, so that'll be good. And this bird bath here, Mum, is that from Nana's as well?
Yes.
So this one's gone a little bit dirty, but that's alright. So this one the birds often come and have a little bath in, which is very sweet. And we've got some more roses here. And are these the roses from Nana's garden?
Yes, they are.
So when my Nana passed away, Mum brought the rose bushes here. How old are the roses?
Oh, 40 years old.
Yeah. So, very, very special.
But it all needs a good weeding.
So yes, if anyone wants to come over and weed Mum's garden, let me know. Over here, I think we've missed the blooming of these ones. I've gone blank. What are they called? Gerbras.
Yes.
Gerbras, they're really big, reddy orange flowers, which are gorgeous. But here's some more beautiful roses, a butterfly. Oh, how spring-like can you get? And here's Mum with the gorgeous roses. Which are these ones? Oh, there you go. Oh, stunning, so pretty. Are they, what are the old type called? Heritage roses? Yeah. You can see they've got really gorgeous, lots of layers of petals. Really, really beautiful.
And they last a long time in a vase as well, which is really good.
So we might pick some and take them inside.
We will.
Get them. Don't you go near them there. Here's some little bees.
On passion fruit.
It's on the passion fruit flower. Yum! I love passion fruit. And mixed in with the passion fruit is another gorgeous rose.
It's called crepuscule.
Sorry, that's not Mum's face. There we go. Oh dear. I don't usually film with the iPad like this.
Grows very, very large. You can see how, it's covered all this area here. And blended in with these other beautiful pink roses.
There we go. You can see the two have joined forces. The crepuscule and the souvenir de la maison, blah blah blah. Clearly.
De la Malmaison.
There we go. And
Very
there's
French.
the passion fruit flower. I think the little bee's gone around the other side. You can see there's a big tower down here of gorgeousness. And here's Mum at the little door of her veggie patch. So she's near the rose bushes we were just looking at. And you can see then we've got this little fenced off area that's got a lot of vegetables growing in it. And Mum painted the banisters there to match her colour theme. Oh, you can hear a motorbike going past, I don't know if you can hear that. And I think that's the backyard, and now we'll show you a little bit of Mum's front area as well. So here's Mum's courtyard, so it's got the beautiful blue pathway going through, and surrounded by ferns and some climbers. Creeper going up onto the roof.
Which is wisteria.
So I don't know if you could quite catch that from Mum, the wisteria. So when that blooms, it's just a blanket of purple. It's just stunning. Some hanging hanging plants. And that used to be my bedroom when I was younger. And here's the sign that's on Mum's house. So this is Coolinden, which is an Indigenous Australian word that means place of absolute happiness. So that's Mum's motto for life in her home. And she's also really a big fan of apples. And thus concludes the tour of Mum's gorgeous garden. Thank you for having us, Mum.
Thank you for having me.
Bye everyone. Happy crafting.